Today's horror manga dubbed narration is Candy Shop, from the horror anthology 100 Ghost Stories of My Own Death by Montano Anji. If you enjoy the story at any point in time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Anyways, further ado, let's get right into the Candy Shop. I hope you all enjoy. Our story begins with a sign on the front of the shop that reads, "We're closing up shop due to the poor conditions of our owner and shopkeeper. We will be closing our doors." It might not have been long at all, but from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Small-time candy store, Hikari.
"Oh no! I've been worried about the old man here."
His friends shouted "let's go" and left him behind. But that was when the door of the candy shop opened slightly. Our protagonist noticed it, and he decided to look down and peek under. What he saw was the candy shop's great inventory, all kinds of candy to satisfy anyone's cravings. The boy looked around, and then he entered inside, crawling through until it was as if the candy shop swallowed him whole. He emerged from the other side.
"Were they going to get rid of all these snacks?"
He rustled one of them in his hand and then placed it inside his bag.
"If it was gonna go to waste, I might as well take a couple."
The door slammed shut behind him, and our protagonist looked in complete and utter shock. He tried to pry it open from the bottom, but to no avail, and then he heard a voice from behind him.
"Who's there?"
Step after step, the man walked toward him, noticing that the kid was now backed away into the corner.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come in. It was a mistake."
The man looked at him intently, and then he said,
"This way."
The boy collected his courage, grabbing his bag and zipping it tight. He then followed the man back into the shop where he pulled out a stool.
I'm really sorry. The shutter was open, and the next thing I knew..."
I know. I wanted to thank you."
The boy couldn't believe what he was hearing, but the man continued.
"You've been coming to my shop since you were a baby. I couldn't forget you. I remember all the different candies you would choose and how happy you would be. Even that time you came with a girl. The fact that you cared enough about this shop to come stop by after we closed up, it all makes me incredibly happy. So, thank you."
It's nothing, really. I was wondering why you were shutting down. The sign said you were in poor condition.
Actually, the reason that I closed down my store wasn't because of my health. It was because of shoplifters. It keeps getting worse and worse. I can't make a living like this. All I wanted to do was run a shop that kids dreamed of coming to. Is there anything wrong with that?
Sweat dripped down the boy's body as his fear became more and more apparent.
"I'm miserable. So miserable that I can't sleep. Why do all these terrible things have to keep piling up for me? Whoever is doing this are a bunch of little punks. What I wouldn't give to catch them in the act. Catch them and serve them a snack they'll never forget. I'll force them to eat a special candy I made from nails mixed with glass and dead bugs. They're going to have to show me that they've chewed it properly. Then they can swallow it. And I'll make sure they never eat properly again by drilling holes through their mouth and stomach using my power tools."
The boy stood there silently, and then the shopkeeper asked him,
Do you have any idea who's doing it?
No, sorry, I don't know.
No, it's my fault for getting all worked up. As an apology, how about we play a game? You know this one, right? One of the 3 gumballs is super sour. Here, eat one. If neither of us eat the super sour gumball, you can take as much candy as you want home with you.
Man placed one of the gumballs into his mouth and began to chew, and then he spouted,
Not sour. Come on, it's your turn. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Well, what is it? Tell me.
He placed the gumball into the boy's mouth as he said,
It's sour.
You're such an honest boy. You could have tried to trick me. I might not have known. I am so glad that you're being truthful with me. Sorry for keeping you so long. You can leave now through that door there.
As the boy was trembling, he walked toward the door, but before he could turn the handle, he stopped.
Actually, sir, the truth is, when I first came into the shop earlier, I stole a few bags of candy. I'm sorry, so sorry. I never wanted to steal them from you. Forgive me.
Thank you. I told you you were honest. But it's too bad. I believed you when you said you didn't steal. What a shame. What a shame.
And he locked the door.
It's so sad, but I can't let you get away with that. Well, at least you know what's in store for you. Keep still for me now, kiddo.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. Sarah De Jesus, Motosurf, Leo, Dason Animus, Minue, Rich Harris, Andre Wolf, Tanya M, Kago, and Voodoo. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.